You're watching ADT. Look, a squirrel!
Live from Westchester, New York, you're watching
ADTV!
ADTV! This is the special Leprechaun episode.
Yes. Oh, there we had a little leprechaun.
And we're saying Happy St. Patrick's Day about a week early.
Yay.
Yay! It's my day. It's my favorite day.
So are you, what is this? Like, are you the mayor?
I'm not the mayor. I'm
Stand up, stand up.
Why do I
just stand up
All
for
right, I'm going to stand up.
There she is, Miss America. That's funny.
I'm sorry, when's your birthday? You're
That's
Italian,
not
you're on St.
funny.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I was born on St. Patrick's Day.
Uh-huh.
It's so true.
It is true.
It is.
You're a leprechaun.
Yeah. So the Irish are privileged to worship me on their holiday. But I would have to say, my mother made it my day. It's like, today's your birthday, and look, they have a parade for you. I go, why does it always have to be green? If it's always, you know, if it's for my day. So, anyway.
Well, we have a wonderful show tonight.
Yes, we do.
What a lineup. What a lineup. Do you know who's in the house?
Who's in the house?
Did I tell you who's in the house?
No.
I'm going to tell you.
Well, tell me.
It's right here. Do you know who's in the house? Joe Urban is in the house tonight.
Joe Urban.
Preacher is in the house tonight.
Woo! That's good.
It is good.
Yes.
It's great.
Love those guys.
It's wonderful. I think we should bring him on.
I think we should bring Joe Urban on.
Joe Urban?
Yes.
Joe Urban. Joe Urban, come on down.
There we go.
Wow. He's a lot taller than
Duck!
I thought. Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
Hello, brother.
Thanks
How
for
are
coming on the show.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you.
How's the oxygen up
Wow.
Beautiful up here. It's sunny and 70.
Does anybody have a step ladder? I mean, you are tall.
Wait, want to see the top of my money? You know that?
Well, no, actually, I was going to measure him. I mean, how tall are you?
Well, I wasn't sure what you were going to measure there for a second.
All right, well, let's see. Here, let's give it a shot. Here, stand up. I want to see
We
how
went through
tall
this last
Mr.
week.
Joe Urban is. I don't have enough tape. Oh, wow. You're like,
What is that, 12 feet?
he's 6'8". Am I right?
I got a nice residual check, so maybe 6'8.5" today.
Oh, never mind them checks. My goodness, 6'8". Joe Urban.
Just for 1 second, Joe.
What, are you
Why
gonna
not?
put it on his ear?
Okay.
That's very
Oh,
cute.
no, that's
very cute. That's very, cute. Well, welcome to the show. We're very happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yes.
And he's just tall. I don't know what to say. He's tall.
Can we get into the questions?
Yeah, you probably want to ask some kind of question.
You know, like, why are you speechless? He's speechless for one time. Oh, wait, these guys. All right, everybody enjoy these? Did you enjoy them?
You said it only happens with women, the speechless stuff. You'll get settled. Just maybe
See,
a sip of
size
water.
is not everything.
What do you mean?
A sip of water, maybe. Regain your composure.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Here
we're
we
so
are
glad you came on the show. I appreciate it.
we covered that. Thank you.
Yeah. I was just, we were talking. We worked on a couple of shows together.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So you normally get the real good guy characters? Is that usually what you get?
Dentists, accountants, stuff like that.
Yeah, the smiley, happy guy.
Yeah,
Usually
I'm sure you get
fuzzy
the dentist.
Teddy bear.
Do you?
Zell. No, I don't. I always joke about that. When they ask me when I go in for an audition, they're like, "Oh, what are you here for?" I'm like, "The dentist, or the bookkeeper, or the accountant." And it takes them a second sometimes to know I'm torturing them.
Of course. I could just see you as the dentist. Yeah, maybe in a horror flick.
I've been an executioner. I look pretty good standing behind an electric chair.
Real? What? Really? You were an executioner? For what movie? What film was it?
A TV show, Delocated. Am I allowed to say what it was?
Yeah.
Yes.
Delocated.
If it's out.
Yeah.
There's like voices over there. Should I acknowledge them?
Yeah.
No, that's just.
I hear them. I don't know if they're here.
That's our director,
Who's our director?
Mauricio.
Oh, Mauricio. Hi, Mauricio.
Hi, everybody. Joe's my
That's
pal.
the voice of reason.
It's exciting to be here. I was excited to see Mauricio.
So
You guys know each other.
current events. What are you doing now? What's happening?
I just did a TV show, and I read for a couple of things I have pending. I beat people up and yell at them and stuff. It's
What was
a
the
lot of
TV
fun.
show? I thought I had
I don't.
TV.
This one I just did last week. I really can't say what it was. I don't know.
Okay.
I just did it last
So
week.
what were you though? What'd you play?
I always play a bad guy of some sort. I try to play nice people, but it sounds like I'm annoyed even when I'm trying to be nice. So it just
doesn't work.
Nice people. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, he's sitting next to me. How come he didn't sit over there? I mean, he looks mad at me now.
Well, I put that hat and that sash.
See, look. I was just kidding.
You look
So how long have you been
fantastic.
acting, Joe?
This is my 6th year.
Beating
Really?
people up, killing them, assassinating
Well,
them.
acting.
smacking them.
Acting.
Well,
What did you do
you
prior
do
to
that.
that?
Some
Beating
of that.
people up.
Some of that, but I was actually I'm in a middle management job for a big white collar company.
Right. Nice.
So I did it for years. I found out I looked like this when I gave some girl headshots for her birthday, and I've been doing it ever since. I had 5 SAG waivers before the unions went together, like my day 5 of acting.
Wow.
So I had no idea I looked like this.
So, what was your favorite bad guy role?
My favorite bad guy role. They put me with hot-looking girls all the time. I mean, it's unbelievable. I'm always like a biker and stuff like that.
Right.
I guess this movie I just did, it's Charlie, Trevor, and the girl Savannah. I liked it. I did stunt driving in. I beat people up. I carried women. It was like
Wait,
a
who said
a
that? I
trifecta
beat
for me.
people up. Wasn't that a movie? Yeah, I beat people up. I drive. I do women. What'd you say you do?
I carry women
You
around.
carry women.
We did a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and I was fortunate enough because I only have been doing this for 6 years. I had worked with this guy, Philip Willingham, and he passed away about a year after we did the movie together. But I had never really done this. Like I said, I was white collar or middle
You
management.
didn't think you were gonna be an actor? It just.
Oh,
like,
I had no plan on doing this
So
at
how did
all.
you just fell into it?
Yeah, literally. And I fell into being surrounded by all of New York's biggest movie studios too. I'm right in East Williamsburg. I can like walk to work all the time.
And the
Steiner's
women.
over there.
So like how did you just meet somebody and they said come on and do this or?
I paid, I did very well in my first life, as I like to call it. I traveled, I made a lot of money. So I was friends with someone, and she was an actress, and I would see her on, she'd tell me I'm going to be on like One Life to Live. I don't know what the hell she was on. Hell's not, whatever, One Life to Live. You
Hell's
know,
okay.
Hell's okay.
Don't have to
Yeah.
admit that.
This is freaking live. I didn't know. Anyway, anyway, we'll won't do it. But anyway,
Freaking's good, too.
she told me that she was on the shows. I used to see her on these little soap operas and stuff, and I would get so excited because I'm like, wow, I know a movie star. And technically, she was background and stuff, but you know what? I was so thrilled. So she was telling me she was suffering one day.
Who?
Suffering. That
Suffering.
she didn't have a little friends of mine are Polish, so I throw that effering thing on
Oh,
there.
okay.
That's how they say it.
Suffering.
Suffering. So she needed headshots. So I gave her money. I said, I'll pay for your headshots. And I treated them for her birthday or Christmas, whatever it was. And she wanted me to go with her because she was afraid, you know this guy was going to take a
Right,
picture.
Isn't that funny that sometimes you have to be afraid to go get headshots in this business?
Well, she's a woman.
Well,
Women got to be
what are you
careful,
trying to
a lot,
say?
very careful in this business.
No, it's true, but I'm just trying to like that point out like it's like it's come to that where it's like just going to get pictures.
He was actually very good. He did like George Lopez, and
Oh, wow.
the girl, John Voight's daughter.
Oh,
But anyway,
Angela Jolie. I
he
know
did
him.
her and
I
stuff.
know the guy. I know
So anyway, he says I should do it, and I didn't do it. She did hers, and then they drove me crazy. Do it. So I went back and got it done. 2 weeks later, I was working with our director on a movie called The Bounty Hunter. And
Oh yeah, the bounty hunter.
I remember the bounty hunter.
I was so excited. I was going to see Leonidas from 300 because he was in that, and I'm
Right.
looking around on set, and Leonidas is about 5'4" and weighs about 140 pounds.
It's amazing what TV can do.
You betcha. Jennifer Aniston was bigger than he was.
And she's tiny.
But he met Mauricio, which is 5'11".
Yeah.
You betcha.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I've heard that. I've heard
He
that.
came in on his razor. I love that. I'm like, wow, I'm gonna like this business.
We got
So-
the clip ready, by the way,
Oh.
guys.
We are. Let's go to the clip. Joe Urban, everybody. 3, 2, 1.
How did you find me?
Vinny, we're through
Oh,
playing
yeah.
games. Where's our money?
Wait, I have it. Put the gun down. I have it.
Well, then where is it?
I'm gonna get it tonight. I just finished a job for one of my bosses, and he's gonna pay me tonight.
Vinny, when we lent you the money, you said it's gonna get it back to us in a few days. It's been 2 weeks. Where's our money, Vinny?
I know, but this time I'm serious. I'm gonna give it to you. Just wait till tonight till I get the money. All I need is time. Please.
Ha! It's funny, Vinny. Every time we lend somebody money, they tell us that exact same thing. And well, you know what happens to them.
I'm sorry, Vinny. But please, I'll give it to you tonight.
Nah, this is it, Vinny. This is your last stop.
What do you mean?
I mean, that little boss of yours, he called us. And he told us that you're going to be at this exact address at this exact time. There isn't any money after the job, Vinny. All he wanted was the man in that house dead.
So I just, killed my brother for his own personal gain?
It seems like money's a problem for everyone. Goodbye, Vinny.
Urban.
Woo!
I like
Wow.
the pinky, the hand thing. Is that a little bit of an Italian thing in there?
Yeah, I grew up in Howard Beach.
Oh, there you go.
Authentic, believable, scary.
Yes, and I love the hairdo on that. That was a mohawk, right?
When you were doing that role, doing collections, let me just ask you something. So what would you do if I said, do you take a check?
I probably would have taken it.
You would have.
Yeah.
But you would have shot me anyway.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would have took it
I
too,
mean, what
and
did
then
you do?
shot
I
you.
was shaking watching it. I mean, did you
I would have
see
took
it?
your wallet too.
Oh my goodness.
No, that was really good.
Well, I was
Very
doing
natural.
the Capital One commercials, and I used to say, no, really, what's in your wallet? I used to love that. I was doing that to the other guys. It was hysterical in van.
I mean it.
No, really.
So what else is going on? So you're working on future projects right now? You have stuff
Yeah, I'm
lined up?
actually I'm shooting a movie. I'm actually in 2 different movies, but they shoot them out of sequence. So I got to go back to one in a month, and then the other one's in 2 weeks from now, and that kind of stuff. I
So
read
you're
for some
keeping
other
busy,
junk.
yeah. Good for you.
Well, I got to eat. I don't want to wither.
No, definitely. You withering would not be right.
He's getting a little Irish red. You see his face?
Well, the clip, I don't like watching myself.
Are you Irish?
Are you blushing? or-
Nah, I'm not Irish at all.
You're Italian.
Nah, I'm like Polish,
Italian?
Russian, like
Where?
that. I just found out I have Viking blood in me, believe it or not. I have Viking
I would have not
disease.
believed it. Would you have believed it?
I do.
You definitely look like you have Viking
capital.
blood.
I got something called Viking disease. I had no idea. My fingers like bend. I thought it was arthritis from hitting stuff. It's not. It's Viking disease.
Is that real? I don't know. I gotta look that up. I gotta
Really is.
Google that.
I actually.
I'm not gonna play like I don't know. You could email me and I'll let you know what I find.
Well, speaking of tough guys, there's another tough guy in the house.
Oh my God, what is this?
There's another tough
What
guy.
is this? Is it a tough?
Are we
guy
ready
thing?
for the next tough guy?
No,
There's
biker-
another guy who thinks he's tougher than you, Joe.
I prefer biker chicks.
And here he is! Give it up for the preacher!
Right.
Yes, sir. Here I am.
What's up, handsome? Welcome.
That's right.
What's up, tough guy?
Hey there, girly man.
What's up, brother? Nice to see you.
Oh my goodness.
I can get away with saying that because me and Joe work together a lot, but he's far from a girly man.
Oh.
He's a real life tough guy.
Yes. Look at this.
Like you are, brother.
It's been a life, you know. I was the kid who got beat up all the time, so I had no choice but to, turn it all around and become the tough guy.
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, really, believe it or not. 122 pounds at 17, joined the military, ended up on the Army boxing team, and
You were 122 pounds.
yeah, at 17 years old when I joined the military. I was the proverbial skinny pencil neck geek. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was pathetic. I got beat up all the time.
See
But
that?
I joined the military and that changed everything. And like I said, I got
Say,
on the
look
Army
at me
boxing
now.
team. I know. Hey, look at this.
What do you
man.
gotta say now? Huh? Who's the tough
Hey,
guy
oh.
now? Huh? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long were you in the Army?
Total of 6 years, and that's where I started boxing in the Army. I even fought professionally in the light heavyweight division, working as a sparring
I
partner
just
for
have to
Bobby
do
Chez.
this.
I
Okay,
knew you
just-
were going to do something like that. I
But I
just
don't
saw
want to
that
mess
there.
up your hair because it's like so perfect.
I know it's because I got stuff in it
Just
there.
for one
Goes
time.
nice with the coloring, though.
I know. I'm trying to. Yeah. What's that? Men's
Color
formula.
coordinating.
Matches the eyes.
I am Irish too, so that is fitting. So I'm half Irish.
Well, that's
Are
why
you
you were
half
invited
Irish?
on the show. you
French,
know.
Canadian, and Irish.
Wow, what a combo.
Yeah, but notice
Wow.
how he ended it with
I like
Irish.
Canadians.
That's
I
right.
do.
That's
I
right.
really like Canadians. Smart,
Yes, Canadians are
intelligent
good people, but the Irish are just as good. I come from a very strong family, a name Dillon family from Ireland. I think it was my great great grandfather was a prominent surgeon in Ireland. But then one of my aunts, somewhere along the way, had an affair with Winston Churchill's father. The illegitimate child born from that was my grandmother.
Wow.
Winston Churchill's father was a known philanderer with many children out of wedlock back in his day. No disrespect, man.
My grandfather too.
But somehow that's where related to the English family. And what happened was it was such an embarrassment to the Irish part of the family. They got kicked out of Ireland. And when we came to Ireland,
And they
believe it or
were
not-
banned from drinking Guinness for
Exactly,
the rest of their
yes.
lives. Yeah.
And then when we came from Ireland, we actually came over with the Kennedy family. We have correspondences from the Kennedy family to our family. Yeah.
Amazing.
My great-grandfather was Eddie Rogers, famous vaudeville actor. My mother was a tumbler. They lived to perform with Jackie Gleason, did all that sort of stuff,
Jackie
man.
Gleason. That his
Yeah,
birthday
what an
was just
actor.
last week.
Yeah. My birthday's this month.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
March people.
54 years old. No, 55. Oh, yeah, 55.
26.
So,
Good for you. You look great.
Thank you. I
Preacher.
tried.
Yes.
where did the name Preacher come from?
Well, it came
You
back.
forgot
Well,
the
actually,
day in
no.
holding
What?
when we
Tell-
were working
tell
on
the
Law
au-
and Order.
Tell.
That was a hell of a day.
Oh, and holding? Yeah.
Whoa, what a conversation.
The show's
Like, you gotta be
ADTV. That's
on
why
the
she cut me
show.
off. Just an explanation.
Well, my
His
name,
revenge.
my Christian name is Jehan Pierre Vassaux, a.k.a. The Preacher, and that name
Is
was...
that your real name, though?
Yes,
Or
yeah,
not a
French.
stage
No,
name?
that's my real
That's a
name,
Canadian.
Jehan Pierre Vassaux. And my father's French Canadian. My mom was Irish, but they wanted to go with the French name. And so when I was in the military, I was a Christian. I was in the ministry and doing Christian stuff. And when I got out of the ministry, I was riding my Harley, and I'd be around a lot of biker guys. It just so happens, and I won't mention the name, but they were your local MC, 1%ers, and I would come around and they'd be like, hey, here comes that preacher guy. You better put the drugs and alcohol away. And before I knew it, I was getting introduced to a couple bros of mine, Farmer and Sixer. My buddy Boots and my buddy Patsy introduced me one day as The Preacher. And that was in 1980. And in the biker world, once you're given a nickname, that's it. And even when I fought professionally, I used to fight as The Preacher, Jean-Pierre Vassaux.
And what's
That's
currently
awesome.
going on with the Preacher in the
Well,
acting world?
Right now, we just finished up a movie called Circle with Bakir Ognat. Unfortunately, I die. Everybody gets shot, but it's a great movie. It's going to be coming out. And this summertime, I'm going to Philadelphia. I'm working with MP Productions. I got a small
MP?
role. Yes, a small role as on a new mob TV show called Leo's Fortunes. A small leading role, so
Very cool.
should be pretty cool. We're doing that, and then just finished a project called Lady Rider. Small film I just did there, had some lines and stuff like that. And luckily I didn't die, because usually I get killed. And I was killed on Law and Order Special Victims Unit, killed in Circle. I get killed in a lot of stuff.
That's okay, though. You keep coming back.
That's right, man.
That's the
Keep
important
living.
thing.
So, what do you think, audience? Do we want to check out the Preacher? We got some clips on the Preacher.
Awesome.
Can we go to clips?
Can we
Oh,
go
yeah,
to
this
clips?
is from Jason Krawczak's film, Alternate Ending Studios. Audrey, right? I think so. Yes, this won something in the Jersey Film Festivals. Yeah. Well, no, that was it. That was the good
Oh.
part.
I I enjoyed that too, man.
Preacher.
Yeah, I know. It was pretty cool because I get to come out with the knife, right? And
Yeah. What was that? A piece of gum?
Yeah, a piece of gum I scraped off my boot.
Bad gum.
I know. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. What was the name of that film?
Audrey.
Audrey.
Yeah, and it was about my relationship with this old lady in the building. Her husband dies. She's like the landlord, and everybody's very rude and mean and doesn't want to give her the rent. And I'm the scariest guy in the building. Everybody's petrified of me. But we become friends because. Oh, what the?
Scared
Show me in! Show me in!
I'm sorry.
Oh!
Try to tell them we're running a show here. We're doing a taping here.
All right.
Officer. I'm sorry.
What's
the
the
address
address
here?
1053 Park Street.
Oh, no, we're supposed to go to 1055.
Well, you guys better back up and regroup then.
We're in the wrong place.
Oh my God, man. Is
That's
that
in the
real?
wrong place. This guy look familiar?
You from Pink Houses, Brooklyn?
Jersey, the Garden State.
Oh, we're definitely in the wrong place.
That's right. I'd say so. It's time for you guys to park your nightstick back out there in the
me.
parking lot and get on out.
It scared the hell out of
I
me.
didn't take that much from Crafty either.
There's our public dollars
Who's the
going to
director
work.
to
Look
get
at
us out of
this.
here?
Right here, out of here. Okay, yeah, come on. Sorry, fellas.
I can't
See you,
believe
goodbye,
this
boys.
just happened.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't pay that ticket.
What the heck, man?
But they came in full gear.
Yeah, typical police nowadays. They don't even knock. They just come busting in.
I'm so used to it. Doesn't even bother me anymore.
That really scared me.
Yeah, well, you know.
It really did. I was over one day. I was like,
Did you get that? Holy.
That was pretty wild.
why didn't you stand up, Joe?
Yeah, you're 6'8".
You're
a tough guy.
And
you
Hey,
Two tough guys acting like a couple of
Hey,
whips.
you know, what are you going to do? They got knives. I mean, they got guns. All I got's a knife. We know that story.
I know Preacher for almost, 7, 8 years. I've never seen you like this. You were taken by surprise.
Well, I know a little bit about law enforcement, and the truth is, you don't fight them.
I agree. Amen.
You don't run and you don't fight law
right.
enforcement.
Amen.
Give it up, everybody. Let's bring in our third and fourth guest. Anthony Mazza, David Adams. Nice job, guys. Welcome to the show.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys came.
Anthony.
No, because
Right.
I really, at that one second right in that corner, it was just like, okay. It was like,
Oh, my goodness.
it felt real.
Wow.
Yeah, right in the middle of me telling a story, too. I'll tell you, man.
You know what's happened to me so often, I don't even get involved. I got the lawyer on
Well, we like to pick our
speed
Never
dial.
mind the loaded
That was
weapons.
great.
He's mad about his story.
Yeah, really, man. Interrupted again. Get no respect around here.
Sound like a
Well,
good
well,
luncher.
Can we switch? I feel so little over here.
How do you think I'm gonna feel next to him? Let's just measure him. He's 6'8". Yeah. He's a big boy.
I'll drink water.
Don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad, I love it. I have a blast.
Well, we get an
I
apple
walk through
crate, you
Union
can sit
Square
on
like
an apple
Moses,
crate.
man.
You have an apple box?
Yeah, we can sit you on an apple crate.
We need like 5 apple boxes if we're going to sit there.
When I picked him up, I had to take out the friggin' back seat. I mean, it's crazy. I thought it was
This is so
Hightower
cool.
from Police Academy.
It's so cool. We got the bad guys. We got the good guys right there. Talk about full circle here.
Yeah.
What I like is, a while back, the three of us worked on a movie together. So I got a real kick out of that, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we work together all the time, all of us, man.
Yeah.
It's actually a lot of fun. I will say this, I've been doing this for 11 years now. I've been a member of the Screen Actors Guild for 10. And I got a lot of good friends, but I will tell you, and even you guys here, man, I feel like I'm part of a family and that we all belong together. I know it sounds kind of silly, but I've never
No,
felt
not at all.
more camaraderie than since I've been in the world of acting. I
it's
feel
really
a
good to
brotherhood
hear.
and I feel a sincere friendship. I mean, there are people that are haters, but 9 out of 10 of all the actors I've met, everybody is friendly and more than happy when you're doing good.
That's
So,
right.
you know,
Well,
it's a
that's
blessing.
true success. You can't really be successful if you're not happy for other people's success, because then it's really not. It's not genuine. It's not real success, because
I like
that's
to help other people become successful, at least as
That's
far
it.
as I got.
Can you help me get any taller?
I'm a CD, not a
you bring
Hey,
me
here's
Show.
something.
not a
That's
Why don't
called,
you go
that's
go
called
with
the
little
curse of the Irish.
yeah.
He's a short guy.
Just
Curse
saying.
of the Irish, you know.
He's like a little jock.
What is it? Show us.
I said, what are you doing with these? Well, maybe this would be for Joe, but for
Let's not forget our audience now. Are
right,
you,
this is
are you
rated
going to
PG.
do the honors with the hats for?
No, but I have to say, I have to acknowledge that was very nice, very profound, Very deep.
Well, because I've learned it myself. I mean, like Joe, I've helped people and steered them in this direction, that direction, and I seem like I get blessed for it. You know what I mean?
Hey,
I
we
take
got
it,
pressed.
man.
He brought in cops.
What'd
We
you
get
say?
raided.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
he did us a favor. I'm about to go to jail.
Did you say we got breasts?
That's what I thought.
we got breasts.
I got pecs here. We got pecs, but no breasts. I don't know. Well, you got breasts.
Thank God.
Yes,
Very
thank God.
happy.
And may I say? No, I will not say.
Okay.
David.
Talking about ESU, SWAT, all the police shows, especially in New York City. You have Person of Interest, Law and Order, Blue Bloods, just to name a few. Tell us a little bit about, starting with David, the types of roles and how you get casted, and some of the things that you have done in your experiences on these shows.
Well, I mean, we pretty much get pigeonholed into a lot of this with the cop stuff. But, I mean, luckily for us with Anthony, Anthony's our contact with all the casting directors. So when it comes to the ESU stuff, you know, that's how I got my start. Anthony will get a request from a casting director for a show. Anthony will then put it out to the list of guys that he has, you know, and who is ever available for that day. You know, if you need 6 guys, 8 guys, 4 guys, and then who's ever available, they can come in. We'll come in and work.
And Anthony, that's a good Irish name.
But,
Good
but you
Irish.
guys are the
Good
real
leprechaun.
deal, though.
Yeah, he's an
You're the
Irish.
real deal.
I'm all
That's
Irish.
right.
All
You're
Irish.
Irish.
Could you at least put your hat on?
You're not Irish.
Can you
You're
put your hat on?
Italian, Anthony. Are you selling out?
No, there's no Y. It's Anthony. It's Anthony. It's Anthony.
No, it's
Anthony
Anthony.
Maz.
All right.
I smell Guinness here. Like Guinness.
No,
But yeah,
you're
we're the real
Italian,
deal.
right?
So
Yeah, thank you. Well, jeez. I was like, what are you doing?
Are you kidding me?
I was
Are
gonna
you
swat
Italian?
you. Go here.
No, he's Scottish. Can't you tell what it does?
it's a Scottish Mazza family.
So how long you been acting, David?
Probably the last 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, I've been retired from the police department for 7 and, you know, got into this acting thing about 3 years ago.
Like it?
Love it.
Did you ever think you were going to do this?
Yeah, I always wanted to do it.
Okay.
You know, I actually went to school for film and television production years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up taking the test to come into the police department and did my 20 years on there, and then, you know,
And we thank you.
you're welcome, you know, but and then started doing this. I love every day on set.
We'll have to hear that.
And let's not forget that him and Anthony are also in the film.
Would you say Ham and Anthony?
Him and Anthony.
I didn't know.
He is a ham.
I am a ham.
Irish.
We're
now.
all hams.
We're all hams.
hams. That's
yeah,
why we're
the
here.
biggest qualification for being an actor is
I
you gotta
love
be a
my
show
brother.
off, right?
Show
Gotta be a
He's
show
got
off.
breasts. He's
Yeah.
hams. Whatever.
He's got man boobs.
I think he got some feathers from his bower in his mouth when he was speaking.
Give us a couple of the names of these hot police shows you've been working.
Person of Interest, Law and Order, Blue Bloods, pretty much all the ones that are out there. Allegiance, we've done a bunch of stuff on Allegiance too. I mean, I've bounced over, and Anthony too, we've bounced over pretty much every show that comes through the city, if it's got any kind of cop stuff or law
there's a
enforcement
lot
or
of shows in
military,
the city,
Madam
brother.
Secretary, yeah.
Do
That's
we
the
have
beauty of it right now.
clips on Mr.
We have
David
clips.
Adams?
Yes, we do. Absolutely.
Are we
Oh,
ready
are
to
we
go
ready
to
for
the
clips, or-
videotape?
We are?
Ready for the
All right.
clips?
Cool. Rock 'em. Get ready. Here we go.
Base just picked up another burst of comms from the target.
Same location.
Yes, sir.
So you can track him, but you can't hear what he's saying. Do you know who he's talking to?
Not yet.
We have an appointment here. Where's John?
FBI! Everybody back against FBI!
Stay where you are.
Don't move. Hands up.
Give me your hand. Foyer secure.
Check every ID. No one leaves. Have your men here after me.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. We can see them. You, don't move. See your ID, please.
John, can you hear me?
We finally got you.
Sir, there's a problem. Step back.
Trailer secure.
Lock it down. I want eyes on all access points. So where the hell is everyone?
No idea.
But could this be the man they were surveilling?
Again.
No, please. Please, for God's sake, I'm not immortal! No! No, no, no!
Give it up, David Adams. Wow.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
Very
Man, that was the real deal there.
Yeah.
And let me ask you a question. When you guys make these entrances, these busts or raids, now that's how they do it in real life with law enforcement. I mean, is there codes? Is there certain...
Pretty much, it's pretty close. I mean, it's been Hollywooded a little bit here and there. They always may ask sometimes for us to do it outright, like we normally would, because most of the time, everybody that we're doing it with, we're all really SU guys when we're working on set. So we may do it once if it's a new director and hasn't seen us do it, and then they may twist it, especially if you have heroes coming in. So if you have the heroes coming in between us,
Well, let's clarify what
the
heroes.
heroes. If you have the main actors on the show, the regulars on the show, so the series regulars, if they're coming in with us too, then they're going to put them in somewhere within us.
Right.
Just because they got to get
Usually
in.
in the middle.
Yeah.
Where normally they wouldn't even, they would wait till we clear the
Anthony.
apartment or house.
How long you been acting?
Since 04.
04.
04.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're still on the job?
Still on the job.
For how long you been on the job?
This August I'll have 17 complete. And I'm probably going to do 25. That's my goal.
Do you sleep?
A little bit here and there. I work midnights, so it enables me to go to set and
Wow.
do my thing and then take naps in between. And
I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too. And you have a
weeks are
family
rough.
too. Well, you both have families.
Yeah.
Too.
Married, 5 kids.
5 kids.
Woo! No wonder
Well,
you're
there you
working
go.
2 jobs.
That's why I'm always working.
It's the only time he has time to himself is when he's at work.
The Italian is like the Irish. Back then, no TV. 5 kids later.
5 kids.
So, like, what was both of you? I don't know. You guys work together a lot. What was the most intense scene you had to do? Did you have to like?
I know it. It was in Cuffs and Shield.
I didn't
wasn't
ask you the question.
The most intense?
Yeah, like death-defying danger. I don't know.
When I had to play a drunk taco in a movie that, thank God it got cut.
What?
They needed a big guy to play a guy trying to get into a bar, completely drunk. So they dressed me up in this this taco outfit, and I had to come stumbling down and try to sneak my way into this club. And
I paid to see that.
I'm not even going to say the movie. It was cut, thank God.
Did you have to get drunk?
No, it
Did
would
you
have been
afterwards?
Yeah, it would have been a lot easier if I was drunk.
Can we see? Do you have that clip here?
No,
You didn't bring the drunk
absolutely
taco
not,
clip.
But that was the most
I would pay to
terrifying.
see that.
Doing what we do
bring it back.
normally is easy. When we have to go outside the box, then it's challenging, which is good. I liked it.
I love that answer. That's
Yeah.
that's so true. Yeah, that's so cool.
Drunk taco.
It was for a film?
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. So, preacher.
Yes. What do you want to know?
I want to get over the drunk taco. He looks like the Terminator, but he's a drunk taco.
Tell you what, I know what you want to know. You want to know how I got involved in this business. It's
Yeah.
just a funny story. I used to work for Harley Davidson. I'm a master service technician for Harley. All right, that's what I used to do is build bikes. But after knocking out my second employee, the boss, Bobby Tremonton, had to let me go. He didn't want to, but he had to let me go. So I ended up working at this other garage with the same guy that I knocked out. So they come into work one day and they're like, "Preacher, you know what? You're really a lazy bum. You don't do anything. We found a perfect job for you." And they brought in a newspaper ad and they threw it in front of me. And they circled the ad that said actors wanted. So I said, "Okay, you smart asses." Oop, bleep. So anyhow, you smart guys, what you don't know is I grew up in the theater. My mom was an actress. My grandfathers were actors. So I will call this number and I'll go make a living as an actor. And you idiots can pull transmissions the rest of your life.
There you go.
And that's how it happened.
You heard it first here on ADTV. There
you go.
Very cool. That's
Guys,
very
we also got a clip from Anthony, by the way.
Yes.
I was getting to that.
I think I've seen him on TV before.
Me too.
I've seen him.
You saw the
I've
taco?
even worked with him a few times.
I don't want to see Anthony's taco.
Let's go to a clip.
No, but like the Irish, it's probably got a small
Wait,
taco.
I got beads. Who's gonna take their shirt off for a bead?
I will. I got pecs and abs.
Go for it.
No, well, let's hear Anthony. I'll show you my stuff later.
Okay.
Let's go to the videotape.
You gotta help me, don't help me. My husband's inside, my husband's not. You gotta help me, please.
floor? What floor?
14th floor, 1408. Mike Anslin, please come here.
Yeah, I just haven't been home in a long time.
We need to search your bag.
Of course they do. You know, I dream about moving back to Lakewood, or maybe even Shaker Heights, Big Creek Parkway, sending the kids to St. John Bosco's, you know, maybe even cheering on the Tribe at the Jake.
This dream, this is way down the road, right?
Yeah, 3, maybe 4 years.
What's this fungus cream for?
All right, that's it. Show's over. Give me that. Let's just walk.
So how long do you see yourself living in New York?
Well, like forever.
Police down on the ground! Get out, get out. We've been looking for you, Harold.
All right.
We've been looking for you.
Get off me!
Just these two, Detective.
Look at this. One very well used murder weapon.
All right, come on, Harold. Get out. You're under arrest for murder.
All clear, detectives.
Okay. Take care of these two. Wish you could see us, you over here, the dust for prints. Maybe we can get some criminal histories. We were a couple hours earlier. We'd be taking prints instead of looking for them.
All the way back to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he's the tough guy. Woo! You see those eyes? Boom!
Detectives, that was your line, huh?
I got a
Can
question.
you do it
for
real quick? Wait, what was that? I only said it. Do you remember it?
Detectives? All clear, detectives?
Yes, that's it.
I hope I can remember
That was
that.
unsettling the way he said it.
Yeah, it was.
Now, do you use this type of discipline with the 5 kids when you get home?
Absolutely.
I mean, do you smash the door? Like that?
Bunker comes home, Shield comes home, everything.
That's the way I would do it. That's the way. I mean, he was intense.
There was like some carrots and stuff on that shield.
I was getting nervous. I said, "Oh, it's just a
So,
clip."
all right, now in real life, what was the most dangerous thing you had to break into?
Break into?
Or take care of or deal with?
I had a jumper on the Verrazano Bridge.
Did he jump?
No, I was able to talk him down, sit him down. We put him in a rescue harness, cuffed him, and brought him back.
The Verrazano, that's no joke, the Verrazano Bridge.
You never jumped off that?
I don't even drive over it.
Yeah, there is a kiddie end on the far side. There's a kiddie end you can jump off.
How many feet is that? It would be bigger than this tape measure.
You're not going to make it if you fall.
No, not at all.
That's like hitting concrete, right? Once it's a
Yeah,
Why don't you go try and let us know?
I don't like her right now.
Stunt pay.
No, dead pay. That's not. That's dead pay. You're dead.
It's not while we're working.
Then we're good. Wow.
That's so funny. Oh my, no, it's not funny, but
Well, it's kind
we
of
actually saved them though. But and what else? What's up? Any projects coming up now? Anything new?
We're supposedly starting a movie, maybe the end of this month.
Okay.
Money Monster.
Money Monster.
So, but we've been doing all the shows.
Right.
Elementary, Blue Bloods, all the shows they've named.
Yeah.
So we've been keeping busy.
What was your
Cuffs and
favorite?
Shield?
Cuffs and Shield.
Yeah.
You want that disclosed?
Oh, I mean, yeah, why not? Sure.
Well, I think you should direct the question. Our director's gonna do an audio question.
Well, actually, can you guys talk a little bit about your experience on the set of Cuffs and Shield?
Absolutely. That was a little outside our box. We played EMTs.
and improv.
And I had to do a little dance and shake my hips and...
Can you give us a demonstration?
I think, yeah. Look, come on, Anthony! Put your Hawaiian on! have the director direct you again.
Shaking that taco, brother.
There you go. I got beaded there.
Earned my beads, thank you.
Earned your beads.
But yeah, we had a great time. It was fun. You guys were all great.
Yeah.
And I was a little outside the box.
Yeah, EMTs.
It was an intentional cast.
EMTs and then the improv.
Yeah, it was all improv and
Pretty much, improving it right from the beginning with you guys, and that was awesome. It really was. I mean, we had a great time on set that day.
Right.
We truly did. It was a
Dave
lot
and
of
I
fun.
worked off each other. And
Yeah.
I will never look at a Hawaiian dance the same again.
That's so funny.
So let me ask you this, on a personal note, and I'm not talking about acting, but when you're on the job, law enforcement, and you have these, for instance, the bridge, a lot of drama going on. You come home, you got to be a dad. That's got to be hard to shut off.
you got to shut it off.
Got it. You have no choice.
My uncle told me one thing. He said, never bring the job home with you. I don't even...
Easy to say, tough to do, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you just have to do it. That's why I'm married almost this year will be 20 years.
All right.
Yeah.
And
I'm
even
married
more
25.
interesting, and this
25.
25.
applies to both of you guys, is
Preacher, you married?
you have,
No,
excuse
no.
me, I
Sorry.
just want to finish my sentence. Again, ADTV, ADD.
You don't have to bring that up. They know it's
So we have our own thing going on. We're not married.
Just hold that thought. So you two guys, you have, again, the drama during the day on your day job, and then, you're done, and then you might be going to a night shoot, and you got to put your act on.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you might have dealt with what? Assaults or any type
Assaults,
of-
shootings,
body parts.
body parts, somebody jumping off
Yeah.
a bridge.
So not only you doing it at home, but
car
you
It's like that on the lunch line sometimes on a movie shoot.
It could be exactly like that on the lunch line. You try to get through crafty and through dinner.
Do they have any female SUs?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
SUs?
Or what are they?
Yeah.
ESU.
ESUs.
Female.
ESU.
They do.
They do, huh? See that?
That's what, fess shoes? Is that fess shoes? Are you a fess shoe?
That's you, buddy.
Hey,
Hey.
oh.
You married, Joe?
So what we getting back to, your singleness? My singleness?
So
You have a
single.
number?
Do you guys want a private room?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was hoping to go back here somewhere.
I was almost married once, but she chewed through the ropes while I was on set.
What did she got away? She got away. She got away, yeah.
It was a woman, right?
I was married. I did 10 years.
I'm
of
strong
marriage.
enough for a man, but
And
I'm
I found my
specifically
wife-
pH balanced for women.
So, to all you guys, starting with Anthony, what's your number one goal for this year as an actor? What do you want to do?
That's a loaded question because
What do I want to do?
Oh no, let me rephrase that question.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. You guys know what a bucket list is, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Does that involve a bucket?
You're gonna kick the bucket in a minute. So, if there's one thing that you would like to do, what would it be that you haven't done yet?
In film.
In film, whatever, wherever. I was gonna say that for really in bed, whatever.
He wants to do the taco thing one more time.
I want a hot sex scene. I really want a hot sex scene.
Your wife is not
could
gonna
be with
watch
Dave,
this, is
could
she?
be with Dave.
With Dave.
He's very handsy. He's got to shave his mustache.
He's been watching his girlish figure. He looks good, I must add.
I'll write this in.
Brokeback ESU.
Yeah.
Brokeback ESU. Anthony, I can't quit you, man.
I never know the direction the show is going.
I've actually done two sex scenes, love scenes. One in a movie called Circle of Time, and just recently with Laura Way. She's
Was
a
that
fellow
with Dave
actress.
too, or-
No, but Dave was there. He was the guy peeking through the crack of the door. But anyhow, getting back. And then I just did one recently with Laura Way. She did her own project, and I will tell you, it can be done. It's a little challenging. But if you put your mind as an actor should be, man, you could roll right with it, and it's
I
it's
hear
fun.
that happens after 50. Was that the challenge?
What is that? Did anybody get that?
What?
Everybody
So-
except you, evidently.
What? All right, so a sex scene, a hot sex scene.
I was kidding.
Really?
Yeah.
I
I have to say that
good.
because if my wife sees this, I gotta tell her.
Oh, I was going to call your
So
wife,
what?
actually.
All right, we gotta go through everybody. So what is it?
I like really doing all the shoot 'em up scenes where we're firing a lot of action. So another action movie.
Another action movie?
Yeah.
That's a good name for another movie.
An action movie.
Another action
Another
movie.
action.
Another action movie.
All right,
starring
Joe.
Anthony Mazza.
Yeah.
You're on your bucket list if you had something you really, really want to do.
I was smart. I started the bucket list when I was 16. I did it in reverse. I
Did
pissed
you?
away all my money. I traveled. I had a good time. Done a lot of different things.
Bungee jump, skydive, I don't know.
I'm not
Arizona bridge jumps.
I helicoptered around like French Polynesia and stuff like that.
Really?
I guess you could have jumped out, but I didn't want to do that. I jet skied and stuff was cool. So I did that kind of stuff. I'm just having a good time with the movie star crap, as I like to call it, and crap's a good word. Well, you know, it's an industry term. It just abbreviates.
Just shoot the crap.
It just abbreviate and stuff, and it's like what I like to do. I have fun. I'm getting better at it. I was, like I say, manager and job, so now I'm having a whole nother life. I get to beat up people. I get to be on TV, and I get to play with girls. You can't
Legally.
lose. Legally.
And get paid for it.
You betcha. A couple of weeks, I'll be able to leave the state again. I'm excited.
Well, actually, I just...
It's only a 1-hour show.
Yeah, I know that. No, what I'm hoping for is that the pilot I'm going to be in, I really want to see that be successful. I really want to...
What pilot is this?
It's called Leo's Fortune. That's with MP Productions. I got to go to Philly to film it. I got a role in there. But I really want to challenge myself and see what I can bring to the table, because it's supposed to be quite a role. So for me, it's going to be a challenge, and it'll be funny because it's a comedic type mob thing. So, it should be... I'm always such a hard... I can't say the word hard butt, doesn't sound right, but anyhow, I'm such a hardcore kind of guy that this should be a little different, to be more funny, to be a clown, and still play that tough guy, you know what I mean? So it should be fun. And then the only other object I have is need a girlfriend, been single 5 years, need a girlfriend.
If you want to give your email out,
Here I am, preacher60yahoo.com, call me girls. But I got one right here. This is my future ex-wife. You know that.
Future ex-wife. I like that. That's another good title for a movie.
Man.
This is my future
Another
ex-wife.
action film, future ex-wife.
Yeah, future ex-wife, hot sex scene. I don't know.
And we could have a hot sex scene with you, and that's why you're my future ex-wife, because you cheated with the Italian. Oh, hey, there we go.
Never. No,
And I peeked through the shades. There you go.
And you're still peeking.
I'm still peeking.
He's such a pervert. That's ESU for you.
And David.
So, Mr. Peaker, David.
Mr. Peaker. I guess bucket list wise, in the next year in the city, just keep learning. That's my bucket list. Keep trying to move forward. I mean, it's a crazy business. We all know that. But yeah, just keep moving forward. Hope and maybe get recognized for something and take yourself to the next step.
Well, you are already you guys are already recognized.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'd like to recognize all you guys. Preacher, you guys on the job for real and stuff. You guys done a lot of service for us and our country and all, and I'm really grateful to you all. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep. That's all. That's what it's all about. You gotta. There's always respect for that.
And
So,
let's
real
not
hard
forget
job.
you. So what's your...
No, let's hear your bucket list.
Oh, no, I have a few buckets, but we want to hear Rock and Roll Rose here. What's your goal for this year? What's happening?
Goal.
To make Preacher slappy. I don't know
don't
what
think
that
that'd be
meant.
that hard.
No, it wouldn't be very simple. I'm a very simple guy. I don't need much.
No, my beach house by April 1st.
Nice.
Yes.
Your
Right on
beach
the
house.
ocean front. I visualized it. It's
Put it on the vision board.
Manifesting?
right. It's totally manifested. I walk out on my deck and there's the ocean, waves crashing in, and seagulls.
And I'm standing there by the beach side, right?
But
Beach lifeguards?
everything, you name it. I have my own private lifeguard. No.
Lifeguard.
Just know David
Help! Help! Then ESU's come in. It's like,
We come in again. We'll come in by helicopter.
Yeah, no, that's my biggest thing. Yeah. Oh, and like you said, David, reoccurring roles on a major TV pilot or a starring role on a movie.
You were in a show, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to talk about it?
Talk about that show.
Well, it didn't air yet. It's a pilot. It just got picked up, Odyssey.
Nice.
And it's airing April 5th on Sunday on NBC. I think it's 8 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night. I play an FBI agent. Yeah, so I was excited about that.
I'll be checking that out.
Yeah.
You might be watching that from your beach house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Loved it. Exactly.
Staff
Come
with the
full
ESU
circle.
and...
Maybe I'll have like a big beach party invite everybody over and
that'd be
TV
nice.
it and everything.
It's nice to see NBC trying to put another TV show on too. Everything's on Channel 2 these days.
Yeah, but the
Blacklist.
one thing we have to say, it just keeps rolling. New stuff every day. A lot of stuff out there.
You want to hear mine?
I guess so. We have to now.
ADTV goes to the national level, and we are at that point able to invite our guests back for a second visit.
Aw, that's so sweet. Isn't it? It's just like a little leprechaun. No, so what's the real thing?
ADTV to a national.
No, he wants to say the Eddie Show.
No, I'm very happy with the ADTV show.
Well, that's cool. Wow, do we still have time?
Yeah, we've got a couple of minutes.
This is great.
You guys got one more question for each one of them?
I don't know where to start. It's such a vast...
Yes.
Well, I wasn't going to bring this up.
Preacher,
Yes.
does Barry Manilow know you raided his wardrobe?
Yes, he knows that. I've been
So
stealing his
he
wardrobe for
very-
years, man.
I was
Are you kidding me?
I was a seat filler for
Filler?
Barry
Sitter.
Manilow for
Oh,
3
really?
years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did that for 3 years with extra money because of the Fanilows. You know what the Fanilows are, right? No. They're women. They're Barry
One of
Manilow's.
his outfits, Barry Manilow.
Huh?
You said he dresses like Barry Manilow?
No, he does not.
No, not
He
at
does
all.
it.
no.
That's
Barry
why I said
Manilow
I got you.
wishes.
Yeah, I wish he was as good looking as me and dressed
There
as
you
sharp
go.
as I do.
He may be calling your email
Just
though.
might be, man.
You
Oh,
might
wait,
have
you know
a
what?
Fanilow.
Let's hear. Anybody have any charities they want to throw out there that they're affiliated with?
Go out
or
with Preacher, please.
Yes, that's the
Girls.
charity. Yes, I'm the charity here.
Any websites, Facebook pages?
Meet Preacher at the Copacabana.
That's right. Yeah, well, you can check me out at the bar I work at, Club 15, but it's a go-go bar, so. Not
sure
too
the
many
audience will be
respectable
joining
women
you.
there.
He also dances.
I do. I didn't
On the
bring
meat
that
pup-
video
meat
with
puppet
me,
on
but,
Tuesdays.
but I was a male dancer in 1980 when I first got out of the military. Collected unemployment and worked as a male dancer.
You
God's
and
honest
Danny
truth.
Terrio? You and Danny Terrio?
Well, not Danny Terrio, but actually I worked with Johnny. He was on Sopranos. He came to one of the bars I worked at, and I ended up dancing that night. They pulled me out. I was where I bounced Big John's. They even had male review there. So one night they're like, "Well, we want you to dance too." So as the bouncer, I had to go out and dance. But we used to do that and make good money at it.
Yeah,
a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. That was back in the early days.
Nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of us had to
No.
do some things we didn't want to
That's
do
right,
to
yeah,
become.
yeah. Well, luckily
poor Eddie.
it was all male review with women. I mean, what a great
good
thing, you know?
dancing all
Get the
over
shaky
them.
butt.
Well, we want to thank all you guys
Yeah.
for coming out to our show tonight. I'd like to thank David Adams, the Preacher, Joe Urban, Anthony
Joe.
Mazza,
Right.
our director Mauricio Oval, our studio director James Brooks, Helen Pisano, Joseph Pisano, and the rest of the gang.
And Jim Brooks and
And-
Derek?
But I said James Brooks.
Oh, okay. But also, we just want to always remind you that ADTV is not only just a talk show bringing everything about entertainment to the forefront, but also to show you that you could still work and get ahead in life if you have ADD.
See? It's where
Right
it's
here.
Yeah.
So
If you're like
support your charities. And ADTV, we do support attention deficit disorder. So we'll be having our own soon, our own website and everything where you can donate to the cause. So look out for that, and also check out our Facebook page, AD Space TV. And also on YouTube, we have our shows. If you don't have cable vision and you don't have public access or whatever, you can always go to YouTube and type in ADTV, and there it is.
Spell out the whole word.
ADTV.
So happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, and we thank you for watching.
And what do we all do at the end of a show?
We do
You're watching? No.
B.
Oh my God.
We throw a kiss to everybody?
No.
What do we do? Get up and say, "Hey, kiss mine"?
Yeah, kiss
I don't know.
me
What
on
do we
mine.
do?
We all say you're watching, and then we all say it together and go like that. ADTV.
ADTV.
Wait, why do you know? We do it all at
Take
once.
two, ready?
All right, you're watching
Going again.
ADTV. Good night, everybody.